Two of Broadway's most illustrious stars are together for the first time in a musical about two of the most formidable women of the 20th century. A musical that dares to remind us all, if you feel beautiful, you are. Please welcome from Warpaint, two-time Tony Award-winning legends, Christine Ebersole and Patti LuPone.
Hi, everybody. We're here to introduce the judges.
With over 45 Broadway musicals and plays to her credit, our first judge is a six-time Tony Award-winning costume designer, dazzling us with her beautiful award-winning costumes in productions as diverse as The King and I and The Royal Family, South Pacific, and Coast of Utopia. We know and love her for creating our stunning costumes in Warpaint. But she's also currently represented on Broadway at the Vivian Beaumont Theater, creating the costumes for Oslo, one of theater's most sought-after, brilliant costume designers, Kathy Zuber. She's standing?
He is one of Broadway's most beloved character actors, having appeared in more than a dozen of Broadway's musicals and plays as diverse as Gore Vidal's The Best Man, The Iceman Cometh, and such smash hit musicals as Mary Poppins, Anything Goes, and Les Miserables. The consummate theater artist, an actor, playwright, author, composer, and director. His acclaimed solo play, Georgie, which just today received an Outer Critics Circle nomination about the life of his mentor and dear friend George Rose, just completed a sold-out run at the Davenport Theatre next to a pier at Barrington Stage and soon across the pond in London. Please welcome my dear friend, Ed Dixon.
Our next two judges are both making their Broadway debuts, currently bringing down the house at the Broadway Theatre in the revival of Miss Saigon. He as the smug and oily engineer, she as the beautiful, young, resilient Kim. He is a seasoned actor appearing on dozens of television shows and stages across the country. She is living the dream, discovered at a National High School Theater Conference and now taking center stage on Broadway. Please welcome John Briones and Eva Noblezada.
With a slew of television, film, and theater credits, our next pair of judges is Our next pair of judges? Okay, it's just what they wrote. It might seem confusing later. Is nightly keeping audiences laughing at the St. James Theater in the revival of Noel Coward's Present Laughter. One of these wonderful ladies has delighted audience seasons after season on Broadway in shows including Bloody, Bloody Andrew Jackson, Vanya and Sonia and Masha and Spike, for which she received a Tony nomination, and You Can't Take It With You. Please welcome the wonderful Christine Nielsen.
Our second has come full circle, having made her Broadway debut in Present Laughter, playing the ingenue opposite George C. Scott. This year, she returns to Present Laughter, starring opposite Kevin Kline, bringing eye-rolling patience and order to his crazy household. Her Broadway credits include The Elephant Man, Hedda Gabler, and The Constant Wife, all three earning her Tony nominations. On television, you may love most recently... On television, you may most recently love to hate her as Scandal's arch-conservative, lover of liberty, Sally Langston. Please welcome a dear friend and Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS trustee, Kate Burton.
She is one of Broadway's top musical directors, currently overseeing her 13th Broadway production. Most closely associated with Andrew Lloyd Webber, she has been the musical heart of the Broadway and nearly a dozen international productions of Phantom of the Opera, and musical director of the revivals of Jesus Christ Superstar, Evita, and Cats. She is currently leading an astounding 40-piece orchestra, creating a too-seldom-heard, rich, and beautiful musical cascade of sound at the Palace Theater with the acclaimed revival of Sunset Boulevard. Please welcome Kristen Blodgett.
Finally, we have two very special guests. They come to us from last September's Broadway flea market, where after furious bidding war, they won the opportunity to be judges at today's competition at the grand auction. Both are devoted to the Broadway theater and community of artists who create it, an affection they express through their generous support of Broadway Cares. Please welcome two of BCEFA's best friends and champions, Peg Wendlandt and Lee Perlman.
And those are your 2017 Easter Bonnet Competition judges. Thank you all for coming. Enjoy the show.